Welcome to another episode of the Review Advent Calendar 2023 series. This time around we are going to review SwingCATS from the Jazz On franchise with Now or Never. This was suggested by Grace. This is what I love right here. It is Latin jazz. Right from the start. You can feel those influences of Caribbean music in here and Latin music in general. It is danceable. It sounds, I was saying Latin music, it makes sense. It sounds Cuban and it is so much fun. Just listen to that bass line. Of course, I was completely putting aside Shunichi, Toki and Genki Okawa, but they are the singers in this specific song, and this is amazing. You are going to get a really massive treat with this one, especially because you get two good singers in a really fancy tune. The saxophone in the background is such a nice touch. The trombones, the trumpets, there's a lot of brass going on in the background. It's a big part of Latin music, especially in Latin jazz. It is massive and a fantastic addition that gives it a playful and at the same time an alluring twist, which is quite interesting. I do enjoy a whole lot that legato. Ooh. Leading to the next part, it is fancy, really fancy. I'm not even kidding, I have goosebumps all over me. And this is only the brass section solo. Just listen to that jaunty piano in the background. That piano run! That's a really fancy arpeggio going on in there. Is it even an arpeggio? It sounds like it. The pacing in this song is really fun. You have a really bubbly, jaunty style of music in here, and at the same time, I feel it gives a laid-back, freeing and fun vibe that you only get with Latin jazz music. I believe it is something that only they can achieve. In some ways, of course, this is not Latin jazz, but it has heavy Latin influences. Santana's music, for those that are Mexicans, will know Santana, the amazing guitarist. He does have an amazing band behind him, supporting him during the live shows, and they play some things that have Mexican influences, Cuban influences, Haitian influences. It is really, really fun. I do love that style of music, and to find some of those influences in here, to see a project such as Jazz On actually embracing this side of the jazz music genre. This is a sub-side of jazz music, and it is unbelievably good. It is fun and laid back with a lot of class and elegance going on.
消えた数を満たして君へ混ざるリズムを追いかけ跳ねる心今だけの高鳴る鼓動響く熱すぎるくらいがいいこの気持ち止まらない じゃない過去じゃないなおね二度とないことを知ってるから
You really start clapping in this part, and you can't really... It's one of those times in which you are listening to music and you can't help but to join in the fun. To actually, you are taken to that soundscape and you are taken to that situation that they are creating in there, and they are putting you in the center of attention, but you are joining in the fun as well. So you get to clap along, to sing along, to dance along to this song. Hell, if you know how to dance, please dance to this song. Not everyone has to be like myself with 2 left feet.
Da ba da do be da shoo be do be da ba do be da. Prettiest moments with you shoo be da ba do be da. 白いカップに注いで君へ香り高く温かい音色をつなぐ今しかないこの時を見せる音楽は終わらないさその手伸ばし奏でよう
If you ask me, I would have more Latin style of music like this into the music. Honestly, it works really well. It is stylish, it is fun, it is elegant, it can be sexy when there is a need for it to be sexy. But music, usually Latin music, especially jazz or Latin jazz music, it's so much fun. It takes the jazz genre that sometimes may sound a bit weird and makes it a completely different thing. It makes it ridiculously danceable. It has a jaunty piano, it has a pounding bass line that wants you to move along to it. It has an amazing work on the brass side. Usually I find brass in jazz music to be amazing, and jazz music has amazing brass players, from trombones to trumpets to tubas, and even talking about the saxophones and everything else in between. This is something that usually it is exacerbated by Latin music. They do it even better. And I find Latin jazz to be more enjoyable than pure jazz. A good example why I enjoy Spica by Makoto Furukawa that much is also because it is Latin jazz. and I feel that this is the type of music or the music subgenre that works the best. If you want danceable jazz but don't want to overwhelm your listeners too much with jazz music, I feel it is a perfect introduction to what the music genre can be. This is, of course, but a fraction of what jazz music can be. This is actually a subgenre, not the main music genre. But it is fun. It is entertaining at all times. And it will make you want to bounce along to it. Even if you do not notice, you will be nodding along, bouncing along, tapping your feet along. You will have a massive grin on your face because the song has that positive vibe. It has a really happy approach. I found this song to be really pleasing to listen to. A pity that the Jazz On project is on hold. It hasn't met its end. It is on hiatus, which is weird and may not spell a good thing for this project, but still, Jazz On may still be around in a couple of years, I do not know, but at the time that I reviewed this song, Jazz On is a project that is currently on hiatus. Here, performing Now or Never was Shunichi, Toki and Genki Okawa in a sort of a shuffle style of performance, because the songs were usually distributed between groups and then were distributed between subgroups, mixing people in the very same group or with other groups. This was quite interesting to listen to. I was not expecting someone to suggest Jazz On music, which colored me surprised. I was not expecting someone else to be a fan of this project, at least to be openly a fan of this project. It's good to see that you enjoy this music, specifically this song, and of course this type of music, which is jazz music, in this case in its version of Latin jazz. So thank you very much to Grace for suggesting this song. I do love it a whole lot. I hope you guys actually got curious about it. I believe the song is available on streaming platforms, so you can check it out. If it is, I will leave the link in the description. And as always, if you want to dive into more and more videos in this series, the review advent calendar, you can check those out in the playlist that I have linked on this video. Thank you very much for watching until this very point, and I hope you are looking forward to next episodes. And of course, I'll see you guys soon.